Hey guys, Chad with BAKO'S Custom Lawn. I want to do a little pre-video on this Mercedes SUV. It's a little battery-powered toy for my little boy. Yeah, it was kind of a headache. I mean, it basically come in a box, and I thought I'd pull that thing out of the box and it would be mostly put together, but that was not really the case. And so I'll tell you just a few things. At the end, the charging thing, it has nothing in the instructions about where the charging port is. It's actually down below the seat, and not under the seat, but just below. So if your legs were hanging down, it'd be just by your legs there, kind of on the left hand side if you're standing behind it. And then the drive axles in the back, or the electric drive transmission, or whatever you'd want to call it, they're up under the seat with some styrofoam, and they look like they're supposed to stay there, but they're not. They actually fell out while I was, putting the rest of it together. They actually come out. You have to unhook the wire, stick it under, stick it in there just so, and it looks like it's supposed to screw in with, some kind of a screw or anything, but it's not. It just sits there, and then you reconnect the wire, because you got to unhook the wire, and then you put the wheel on and the washers and the nut, and then the hubcaps. And then the front wheels, they're kind of a trick too. Everything is zip tied to the front. And you think, oh, well, that's just the front. No, well, that's the back too. And you got to adjust the back wheels or the axles so it moves in, and then you screw it in, and then the front is bolted. And the other thing too is you look for a bag of screws or a bag of bolts. There is none. Everything is basically either on the axles, or the screws are actually screwed in where they go. So I looked all over for a bag of screws and realized that they were all basically screwed in where they go, and then you just unscrew them, put the thing on, and then screw it on. The little exhaust things on the side, they were a pain. This thing was kind of a headache, but anyway. But I got it all put together. I'm trying to think of what else to give you for tips. Just allow yourself a little bit of time. The steering wheel, you got to hook it up, because the horn and everything works. And actually, the remote, you can actually turn the steering wheel and everything. So that's like a huge remote control car, which works good for my little boy, because he's not walking yet. So we just stuck him in there, and we can drive him around with it on the floor. So it's pretty neat. It's awfully loud. I don't see any volume control, like the music it plays and whatnot. It's super loud. So that's probably only one drawback to it that I can see so far. In the directions, it says there's a lot of warnings in there, so it's almost like I don't even know if I want it in my house, because it'll say the battery can leak, the battery can catch fire. You don't want to charge it indoors. You want to do it in a well-ventilated area. So I'm not really sure all about that. It's probably because it comes from China, but trying to think of what else there was that was challenging. Before you put the seat on and everything, just make sure you reach down and you grab the positive battery thing and pull the plastic off, and then hook that positive back up. Because if you don't do that, it won't work, and because it's not hooked to the battery. The negative is hooked, but the positive is not hooked. So anyway, any questions, leave them in the comments. Not lawn care again, but this is what I'm doing, so I figured I'd make a video about it, and and it keeps the channel not boring. Lawn care is not boring, but if you see one lawn care, you've seen it all. But put some other stuff on here, maybe something that everybody is dealing with. My little boy seems to really like it, so maybe next time I get one that's put together, already, cause myself less of a headache. It really took maybe a little over an hour. It's just because the instructions are super vague. It'll just say, hookup front drive axle or real drive axle. It doesn't really actually show you how. You have to go figure it out on your own. Oh, and then the front, you know, to make sure that once you get everything lined up the way it's supposed to be, that you actually slip that little middle, there's a little hole in there. It's kind of an oblong hole. You make sure you stick it in the pin that's in the middle, because that's what turns the wheels. I actually hooked everything up and then realized that pin wasn't in there, so you can actually move it and then get it in there and then bolt everything down. I would say you don't want to over tighten things as well. They don't really tell you, just tighten it this much. I mean, the front drive, the front axle, you know, I bolted it on. It's got some nuts on there, and it doesn't tell you how much to tighten them down, but I just tightened them down just a little bit past the top of the bolt. So I don't know. It's just, you just got to use common sense. The other thing too is basically, yeah, just basically, you know, it doesn't really tell you how much to tighten things down. And let's see what else. I'm just trying to remember everything that could help you guys out. Oh, you have to pair the remote to the car, which is really easy. You just, I think you put the batteries in the remote, you leave the car off, and then you press the up and down arrows until it starts flashing red, and then you turn the car on, and then then the flashing will stop, and then you know you have it paired. It has come unpaired for some odd reason. It just, we had to repair it. But other than that, that was pretty much it. The seat belt's a little large. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm going to have to adjust that back for my boy. It might be because he's small, because, you know, he's only a year old, and it's supposed to be for 3-year-old. But I don't think so, because it sticks way out there, so it's adjusted all the way down now, and it's still too large. So I'm gonna fix that. Trying to think. I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have, like I said, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm probably forgetting something, and then I'll remember to put it in. You know, if you like these kind of videos, make sure you like and subscribe, share them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So have a good night, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching this one. Appreciate it.